Hi, everyone. This is Shirley from Shirley's World. I'm back from getting my hair cut, and believe it or not, my whole storm cellar door is replaced. My new handyman now came this morning. The lumber was delivered yesterday, and he came this morning, and it's all done before I even left to get my hair cut. So amazing. He'll bring the invoice tomorrow sometime. Yeah, so I don't know how much it's going to cost. I assume it'll be somewhere between 400 and 600, but I have no idea. Yeah, I am very pleased with it. I wish I could show a picture on here, but I will in my next recorded video. Yeah, so that was a plus. Thank you for being here. Bryland Farms here, Diane's here, Bumblebee's here. Bumblebee, how are you feeling? Good, I hope. To tell you the truth, I was a little nervous today driving to get my hair cut. Now, that's about the furthest I go anymore. I have to get on the highway. Good. I have to get on the highway and go like 2 exits. So it's not too far, but I don't know. I don't drive on the highway hardly at all, except when I go there. Now, when I came home, I took the longer way. I just took the longer way, not the highway. It really doesn't take not even 5 minutes longer. So I should go that way too. Yeah. So my appointment today was at 2:30. That's later than I usually make appointments. And the traffic was horrible. So my next appointment I made for like 11:30 in the morning. And it's like 8 weeks from now, and it's in October. It's going to be October in 8 weeks. Yeah, middle of fall. So, yes, I do have a little pretend box opening today. Now, it's not the original box opening because I already opened it and tried it out, made sure it worked. So I will show you. This is the little external mic, the lavalier mic, and it's not a brand name. This is a knockoff. So to tell you the truth, it does not even tell you the name on the box. That's how much of a knockoff it is. I had to look it back up on Amazon to find out what actually I ordered, and I don't think it's the name. I don't think it's the name of the product. I think it's the name of the company that sells them. And it's called RYTHLFL. No, that's wrong. Wait, I have to read it. RYTHFLO. Reflow or something like that. I don't know. Oh, thank you, Dahlia. Yeah, like I said many times, I've been going to the same girl for 25 years. I don't even have to say anything. She knows exactly how I want to cut. I did tell her to leave not so much. For some reason, last time there was a lot of hair on this side of my ear. So I had her leave less, if that makes any sense. But anyway, yeah, it's a very easy haircut. Sometimes I don't even remember if I even pulled a comb through my hair in the morning, it always just looks the same, whether I comb it or don't comb it. Uh, yeah, it is nice to have the same person. Uh, yeah. Hi, guitar guy. Hi. Yes, I want to. I think this time will work better for me. I hope it's okay for everybody else. But it's always going to be. Uh, it's a, usually well. It won't in the winter. It'll be. It'll get dark way before this time in the winter. But it's right around. It's sort of falling right around the time where it gets dusk. 7:30, 8 o'clock now here. So it's like before I come on now, it's too early to put the chickens away. And after I get off, they've already put themselves to bed. I just have to go close the door. Uh, when it's been cold here. Now, you may not call it cold. It was in the 60s today. To me, that's cold when it's supposed to be August and it's supposed to be really warm. As you can see, I have a turtleneck long sleeve top underneath this lightweight little sweatshirt. And yeah, I was cold all day today. Anyway, I put a real lightweight jacket on to go to get my hair cut. And when I never noticed it, but when I got home, now you take your coat off, of course, when you get your hair cut and you hang it in their cloak room. And I came home, and when I took my jacket off, I stuck my hand in the pocket and I found an egg. So that was earlier in the spring when I was wearing this jacket, and I had put an egg that I got out there in the nesting box and stuck it in my pocket and forgot about it. Now I'm going to test it with the water, but it'll probably be fine. It's never been washed. It has a covering on from the chickens, that waxy coating. But I'll test it before I give it to me or anybody else. Riri, I'm glad you're here. I got your message about the jacket, and yes, of course, I'll sell it to you. And but you can't leave messages about purchasing something on eBay's site. Because if we're going to purchase something from a box opening and we don't want to go through eBay to pay the fees and everything, you can't put it on their site because you can lose you can get in trouble for that. So that's why I didn't answer you. So I left do you have my email address? I'll put it on here again. I don't know if it's underneath in the information or not. There's my email address. So you can just send me an email and we'll converse back and forth then about how to do this and get your address and everything. So yeah. So anything other than when you're buying something off of eBay and you have a question about the purchase, no other messages should go over the eBay chat because they watch that. Yeah. So, yeah, that'll work fine. But I didn't want you to think I wasn't paying any attention to you, and that's why. I knew you'd be on the next chat, so I was waiting till then. So, yeah. Yes, I have the box opening or the pretend box opening here. Now, if you look at this on Amazon, I got it off of Amazon. I just looked up um, cordless um, microphone for your iPhone because I have an iPhone. And several came up, and I looked through them. And I picked this one because it looked sort of neat and it had a lot of people talking about it on little videos, and they were all really happy with it. And I didn't want to pay $150 for a better one. So this cost $49. So let me show it to you. I was thinking all along I could just do a recorded video, a recorded box opening with my iPhone. But then I thought I can't show it because I'm using the iPhone to take the video, and I can't show hooking it up to the iPhone if I'm using the iPhone. So yeah, it dawned on me. So here I am. Anyway, it comes in this cute little case with this strap that you can hook to a your belt or whatever, and it unzips. Let me point this down a little bit. Unzips. These are instructions, which are very plain. Okay. Now it comes with a cord that you can charge it with, which I don't quite understand that because when it's on your phone, it's actually charging. It comes with two of these little let me get the other one that I used. Comes with two of these, and they're very, very small. Has a little clip here, and this is what you'd hook here. Like that. You can barely notice it, okay? It also comes with the thumbs here. And this is the important part. This is what goes into your phone. And you have to make sure that this is going to connect. This will not work on a brand new iPhone, like a 15, because I think they don't use the same size of a port here. So this connects in here. And I don't know if you can see, the light is blinking. Now, when I connect this up to my camera, now I'm ready to record, okay? So this blinks until there's little buttons on the side here. It's very hard to see, but there's a power button here. That you press. Okay, now those lights are lit. And when I press the power button on this, now this light on the camera is steady. So everything is connected. It works. So another thing that comes with this, you've probably seen them, is they give you two. First of all, they give you two of these. So if you wanted to have another person on with the video, they could wear a mic too. So they also give you a little wind shield ball. This is so soft. And this just fits over the microphone. like this. And then you just connect this to yourself. And now when you record a video on here, this mic is going to be picking it up instead of your mic on your camera, which isn't as good. This is super clear because I went outside. This keeps the wind from making a noise. It's very clear. This will pick up your voice. I could leave my camera 100 feet away and it would still pick up my voice the same on the video. So it has 100 yard range, 100 yard or feet. That would make a difference. It doesn't say right on the box, but it would be 100 feet, I'm sure. Yeah. And yeah, it wouldn't be yards. 100 feet, and it has 9 hours of power, battery power. So it worked great. I haven't recorded a video, but I did record test videos. I mean, nothing that I put on yet. But this, I just love this little thing. And $49, I really feel like I've saved $100. You know, it's what you save. So I'm going to turn this off. And when I take this off, of course, the light goes off, stops using the battery. And I turn the power button off here. If I can see it. And all the lights are off. So that is my little cute little microphone. Riri says, yes, I can just send you the cost and the postage. Right. Yeah, it'll be very easy, Riri. It's just that we can't communicate on the eBay channel, on the eBay app thing. So yeah, I'll when you send me an email, I'll give you my, address, or I don't know if you do Zelle or anything like that. I'm a Zelle person to transfer money. Anyway, so that's my big box opening. I'm pleased with it so far. We'll see how it works when the battery goes down and I have to charge it. But it should charge like anything else. It just hooks into the end of that end of the wire. And it hooks up like a phone and in a USB thing. So it should be easy. So yeah, I feel I've done a lot in the last few days. I got the microphone. I got my storm cellar doors taken care of. I got a new dryer and a new haircut. Yeah, it would be perfect. Yeah, anything anybody sees in these boxes that I open, if they want, just send me an email. If you copy down, where'd it go there? It's in yellow there, my email address. I thought I put it underneath these, but that may have been on the StreamYard one. So when I get off of here, I will go back on to edit and I will put it on the in the comments below if it's not already there. Yes, I have one of my, I think I bought this. Where did I get this? I think I got this at Goodwill. I didn't buy it. I mean, I bought it, but uh, I decided I didn't want to sell it because it fits me with it fits me with another shirt underneath it. And yeah, I've been looking for some, things like this. I also found a t-shirt that I have on sale in my inventory that I may pull out and save for myself, but I'd have to take it out of the package. And I think I pulled it out over here. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's this black little t-shirt. It's a small, so I have to try. No, it's a medium. Oh, this should fit. It's a medium, but it's fitted. And it says ice cream. It just says ice cream makes me happy, and it has an ice cream cone on it. So I'm going to pull this out sooner or later if I don't sell it beforehand. And see if it fits me. My t-shirts in my closet are getting pretty ragged. And I decided I was going to go through all my things in my closet and get rid of a lot of really raggedy things and things that I don't use anymore. If they're nice, I'll put them in the Goodwill box. Oh, I counted the inventory that in that big thread up box. And believe it or not, there is like at least, probably more, but at least 85 items. This is after I put several in the Goodwill box that I'm not going to sell. 85. So 85 into $149. So that comes out to only be $1.75 each. So when you think of it that way, I can really, even though these things are not good items, there's only a few, a couple, I would say, that are. I can sell them for really good prices, and maybe sell a lot. So that's what I plan on doing with these. Yeah, PayPal's fine. Anyway is fine. Yes, I'm checking things off my to-do list. And when he comes with the invoice tomorrow, I'm going to make sure that he knows that I would like to have him as my handyman. I'm really pleased with him. He not only made me the doors, which are, I wish I could show a picture. I can't share my screen, at least I don't know how on this one. I can share my screen on StreamYard, but this is the regular YouTube one. But yeah, I want to make sure he knows I want him to be my handyman. Yeah, so you can't beat the price, but sometimes, see, that's why it really makes you want to take a chance and buy these boxes, because sometimes, like I have in the past, I've gotten really good boxes. Yeah. So, and of course, the bigger the box, the lower per item the price is on the smaller boxes, it's still good. I don't think it's ever over $3 each, except if you buy those specific boxes. Like if you buy a box of name brand purses or name brand shoes, yeah, that's going to be more. But these miscellaneous boxes are usually always good price per item. Yeah, it is a lot of work. I have a whole lot of ironing and steaming to do. But believe it or not, after I hung some items, I've already taken pictures of at least maybe 6 or 9 items uh, that didn't need anything done to them. So, uh, 19 in the chat. Wow. Yeah. So I'm always thinking in the mornings when I have the most energy, when I get up, uh, after I get my body moving and come down here and eat breakfast, right then is when I should do just a sit down or a in the kitchen video. I could do one practically every day, just short little videos to keep videos coming because the more I think about the videos of the 40s and 50s and have all these notes and all this stuff, and what stopped me is when I found out I couldn't put any music on the music video. And now it's been at a standstill. But yeah, the more I fret about it, the longer it'll be to get on. So I have to do that because I already have the notes about it. But I'm going to try just doing short little videos in the morning, having breakfast, talking about something or other. And they don't have to be earth-shaking videos. I mean, right? It would be nice to be able to teach something, so somebody would get some use out of the videos. If I can think of some things to talk about, it'll mostly be about how it is, you know, I've been here in this house for a long time. My husband died nearly 20 years ago now. And yeah, it's doing things on your own. It's having animals. It's, you know, living in a house that's so old, all kinds of things. So it's not that I lack things to talk about. It's just getting the camera on and doing it. So if anybody has any things that don't take a lot of research, would be good. Because any things, like I can't take video of me doing my listing because I list on my phone. I use my phone. I can't take video of anything that I'm using my phone for. Now, yes, I could use the GoPro, but I'm sort of gun shy now about the GoPro since 2 times now I've taken video and then haven't been able to get it to upload. And that's, I can start trying with just little short videos that don't take a lot of effort, because if you put a lot of effort in a video, uh, like when I go shopping and I take it along and I'm wearing it and talking and doing all this stuff, and then you edit the whole video because you don't know it's not going to go on yet. You edit the whole thing, you put music on, you put your voiceover, and this all takes time to do. And then you try to put it on and it will not upload. And that's just maddening. So I've never had that problem, knock on wood, with my iPhone. My iPhone. Ah, yes, I can set up my tablet just like this. It would work just like my regular computer here. But I have used my iPhone or my laptop out in the family room to take video. Uh, yeah, I could have that on of me sitting. It wouldn't be a very interesting video because the things are already packaged, and yeah, I would have I would do a video of me taking a picture of it, packaging it up, and then listing it. That would be how I list. Uh, yeah, I don't know if that would be very interesting. I had something going in the crock pot while I was going to get my hair cut today. I had gotten this huge package at Aldi, this huge package of chicken legs, drumsticks. The biggest package they have. It was a really good price, and I got it and I divided it in half and froze it. And the half that I did today, I de-thawed yesterday, got it out of the refrigerator this morning, and just put it in the crock pot with some cream of celery soup. And then I poured some green beans on top, frozen green beans, and those little tiny red tomato, not tomatoes, potatoes in there. And it was going, and that's what I had for supper. Uh, I don't know. To me, I've had things in the crock pot so often, especially in the winter. And when you do things in the cream soups, like a lot of, because it's so easy, everything tastes the same to me. Uh, yeah, I'm not a big fan of it, but it was something I could do fast. I could have a meal when I got home. And yeah, and I had to use up this huge package of chicken legs were in the freezer, taking up a lot of space. So I wanted to get them out of there and used. So the other half, I'm just going to do in the oven, and they'll be tastier than the ones in the crock pot. Uh, these I took the skin off because they have the bone and the skin on. These I took the skin off because when you do things in the crock pot, it makes way too much fat in the gravy. But when I do it in the oven, I'm not going to take the skin off. And I don't know if I'll try to bread them. I'm not very good at breading. It always falls off and is all over the pan, and the chicken legs are naked. But I don't know how to do that very good. I don't know if you do the egg first or the flour first and then the egg and then the breadcrumb. I don't know in what order. It doesn't fall off when you bake it. Uh, and do you fry? Do you sort of saute it first and then put it in the oven? These are things I should know at 82 years old. You can tell I was never a cook. Cooking was not my thing. So, yeah, if anybody knows the secret of good breaded chicken legs done in the oven, let me know. The reason I don't just like to fry them I do have my grandmother's cast iron chicken fryer out there. It's a really good one done in Erie. What was the name of those? I should bring it in here sometime and show you. Uh, it is so seasoned, nothing sticks to it. Yeah, I should put that on the list for my kids. Please don't throw this away, or don't sell it in a garage sale for $5. Uh, yeah, that's one of the ones that's worth a lot. And yeah, and it belonged to my grandma Wickersham, and she made wonderful chicken, fried chicken legs when we were real little, going to grade school. My sister and I, sometimes for lunch, because we got out at lunch, and you could walk home. We walked, there was no busing. We lived within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 blocks of our grade school. So we walked to school and we walked home. And at noontime, a lot of times we would walk to Grandma's house, and she only lived 3 blocks. She lived halfway in between. We walked to Grandma Wickersham's house, and she would make us lunch, and sometimes she would make us chicken legs in her fryer. And yeah, delicious. She used lard. I don't think she used bacon grease for them, but she had a bacon grease saver thing on her stove. But she used a lot of lard. A lot of people used lard back then. You can buy it now in little tubs. I don't even know what lard is. Is lard like pork grease? That's something I should probably know and don't. I could show cleaning my closet, but I stood in front of my closet one day thinking that, and then I thought, the best way to clean your closet is to get everything out and put it on your bed. That's how they say is the best way. And then you pick the things you want to do whatever with, and then you load your closet back up. And there was so much in my closet, I'm thinking, this is going to be a 4-hour video, and I can't just do it, in a few days. Everything will be all over my bed. Yeah. Lard is animal fat. Yeah. Yeah, pork grease. Yeah. Bumblebees. It's mayo with Italian seasoning, breadcrumbs in the oven. Please send me the whole recipe if you want. Yes. Just make sure you put mayo in bowl first so you don't cross-contaminate the whole jar of mayo with the raw chicken. Good point. Something I might do. Yeah, send me the recipe. That sounds tasty. I wish I had more family pictures to show you. The few that I have, I was including in the videos of the 40s and 50s. I don't have many. That's why I wanted my sister to go look for the ones that she had. I will have to go through those slides, but I don't really think there's any of us when we were little. My Uncle Merle, which was the husband of my mother's sister, Betty. It was Betty and Merle. And my Uncle Merle every time we had a big get together, like Christmas Eve or whatever, he would take movies. He had this humongous movie camera, and the lights, they were on this big light bar, these big honking lights that and he'd come with this big movie camera, and they had all these movies, and they were like the old-fashioned flickery movies. Uh, yeah, where they we never owned them. They were theirs, but I would just love to see those again. Uh, I don't know. All those people are gone. I think there's only one daughter of theirs that's still alive, and I don't know if my sister ever sees her or not. I don't think so. Yeah. It's a shame that the pictures have just gone. You never realize how important they are. Uh, but yeah, I'll think about the closet clean out because that maybe I could do little parts of the closet at one. I wouldn't have to unload the whole closet at once. I could just do the clothes because there's shelves in there. It's full of stuff too. I could just do the clothes on the racks first. Yeah, we'll think about that. They sell chicken coatings at the store as shortcuts. Yeah, I've seen those. I've never used them. Like in an envelope. Are they in an envelope and you just sprinkle them on? I think. Uh, put mayo at first. Now, so you don't with the mayo coating and the breadcrumbs. You just coat it and then you put it in the oven like that. You don't try to brown it first on the stove because that's where I lose all the coating. Uh, yeah. Yeah, I did learn my lesson as far as the thread up box. I don't think I'll ever get a 50-pound one again. You're right. It's way too much. I didn't even think about I don't have room for this stuff. My bins are full. I think I have one extra bin that I can make into another brand new bin, but I don't have room unless I start selling things, you know. Now I did go through, I think I started with the oldest first. Is it the oldest first or the ones? No, it was the ones that were going to that we're on right now. They're on eBay. You'll see that you have things that are going to re-up in 30 days. There's a few hours left and then they go back and start again. They 30 days at a time they do that. So I think it was the whole page, which is 200 items, that was going to go off and go to 30 days. I lowered prices drastically and put them on Best Buy or put them on offer. You can offer on them. So yeah, I'm doing several things to make things less expensive because I don't know what I was thinking. When I went through some of my things, I had things that are worth like $12 and I had like $40 on them. Of course, they're not going to sell. I, I don't know what I was thinking. That was way back. That's why I've had things for 2 or 3 years. That was way back. I have to have a whole new mindset about how I'm pricing. I can't be in love with my inventory. I have to just get it in and get it out. So even if I make just $5 on something, I'm just going to be happy about it and move it out. As long as I make a little bit, that's why it's so important to get things when you buy, you get things at a really, really good price. Use milk. No browning on the stove. Okay. Found an old school Polaroid camera at Goodwill tonight. We aren't sure if we were keeping or flipping it yet. Yeah. Is it one that you can get film for still? I don't know. Bumblebee, you're not getting old. Yeah, Bumblebee was in the ER. You're having a good day. That's good. Use milk. You have to lightly grease the oven pan. Yeah, I reduce the price of 10 items per day by $1 or so until they sell. Keeps my store around 1K items. Now, that's a good idea too. A lot of people have it set for they reduce it like by 5% or something every so many days, like every 30 days it goes down another percentage. Jen, the reseller, uses the eBay research tool. Well, now when you list things, it gives the average selling price right there as you're putting your price on. It tells you. See, I never paid any attention to that. Well, now I'm going to pay a lot more attention to that. And I'm going back. I have so many to go back and reprice. So something funny happened today. Somebody bought a shirt on eBay, a light flannel plaid shirt, and they offered me, first they sent an offer, and I was going to take the offer. I hope they're not on here listening. I was going to take the offer, and then all of a sudden they bought it at the regular price. And I thought, did I not see this and it's been on longer than I thought it was? Or they really wanted this shirt and they just decided to buy it instead? I don't know what happened, but it was a good thing for me. Brian says, sort by oldest date listed, then pick the top 10 every day. Takes 5 minutes. They don't make too many changes to improve this. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I did, only I did a whole page, which was 200. That's how I did it when I went through and I put best offer back on. I did like 800 by doing 200 at a time, starting with the oldest listed first. So I don't know, at least half of my 2,500 items are back on best offer again. So, as irritating as it is, especially when I'm lowering the price, it's already going to be super low, and people will still send lower offers. Now, I don't have to really pay attention to it, and maybe it will just sell for whatever it's listed at. What do you do if you have things at a really low price and then somebody offers you half of that? If you have something at $12 that you probably had it at 30 2 days ago, and you've lowered the price to $12 or 12 something, and somebody comes along and offers you $6. Now, what do you do about that? To me, I get all depressed, which is so dumb. Ah, you set a minimum on all yours. See, I never filled those out. I'd have to go back and fill all those out, and you never see the rest. That's a good idea for people like me. I'm going to start doing that. Ah, let me read this up here because I can't. Oh, I can't do that here. Has anybody else noticed how Posh is crazy with price suggestions? Suggested price will change with different regular price input and just change if you go back and forth. Change. No, I haven't noticed that. But I don't fuss around too much with Poshmark. Mm. You counter with a dollar discount. You mean if it was $12, you'd maybe come down $1? Yeah. I haven't noticed what they're doing on Poshmark. All I notice is that I haven't been getting any sales on Poshmark. For a while, I was getting quite a few, and then this week too, I've gotten I think one. What is this today? Tuesday. I've gotten one Poshmark sale. Okay, guitar guy agrees with the minimum accepted too. Yeah, I'll have to go do that. If it's something I've had a long time, you'd let it go for most anything, be happy with it. Well, yeah, that's true. If it's things I know that I've had in there for 3 years, right. Yeah, it's so frustrating to get people to do that, and I think they're just going along, probably offering on a whole bunch of people's things, doing that, and just hopefully they'll get something. I think that's what they do. No, it's not just you. Uh, yeah. Well, the reason I haven't probably noticed it is because I let my posher VA fuss with it. I don't really go on there and do that anymore. I'm not a very hands-on Poshmark person. Uh, so I counter the crazy by just picking a number out of the air. Yeah, I know. I've done that on eBay too. Let me ask you this, you Poshmark people, that's been on Poshmark a long time. When they ask you the regular price or the new price or however they put it, uh, do you actually go look what it's sold for retail? I just sort of make up a price that I think it probably would have gone for in the store. I have no idea really. Uh, and it depends on the brand, of course. If it's something that's sold in Kohl's, I sort of know. I used to shop in Kohl's a lot before I did reselling. And I know if something's by Pole Ralph Lauren and it was sold in a retail store, I know it's going to be a sky high price. So besides that, I don't know nothing. Uh, it's all over the place. Yeah. Yeah. It used to say you don't even have to fill that out, but I think now you have to fill that space out. You put 0 or look at other listings. Ah, okay. I almost always don't put price unless you're almost certain. Mm. So people do it all different ways. You put 0. Yeah, could do that. But my listings start with eBay first because they go on eBay and then I cross list over to Poshmark. But I still have to fill that price thing out. But what you put will affect Posh suggestions. Now, how does it affect that? How does it affect the Posh suggestions? What do you mean? And what you put in your title will affect Posh suggestions. Ah, I can't have it, and I can't have things so complicated at my age. Ah, edit a listing on air and edit a listing on air and to be easier to explain. I'd have to do that on a StreamYard. Yeah, where I can share the screen because I know there's a way to share the screen. It's right there. I'm afraid if I push this button, if I push this button, what if you go away and you can't come back? Okay, I'm going to try this. Let me put something up here to share first of all. Wait a minute. I'm not going to put Poshmark because I don't do Poshmark that way. Well, maybe I could learn if I did it. Let's see. Are you still here? See, I'm afraid to do that. Because if you're here, yeah. You use eBay sold listings to figure out your prices on all platforms. Yes, I do too. Well, I use the Terapeak thing sometimes. Obviously, I didn't use it on all those too high a price things. But lately, that's how I do it. Oh, Bumblebee doesn't have eBay though. For me, eBay is way too complicated. I only do Poshmark. A lot of people say that, right? I suppose if I was just starting now, I'd feel the same way. But eBay was first, and I'm so old. I started with eBay when it was a baby. Uh, yeah, so I learned very slowly as it was getting more popular. You you leave eBay to your handsome professional guitar guy. Even if you don't list on, somebody sent me something. Ah, somebody sent me a super hello or whatever they're called. E11 sent me $4.99 just popping in to say hello. I can't chat this time, but wanted to say hi. Well, hello and thank you so much. Is that your thing, Harry? I don't I don't know that little insignia, E11. Harry's here. Super chat. E11, super chat. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's nice. Uh, oh, yeah. Yeah, welcome, Harry. E11. Wow. I got one a while back that I missed, and I didn't see that I had gotten it till I was going through my older videos. Or no, I was going to see how much I had made during the month, and I had made one super chat, and I didn't remember if it had shown up. I didn't ever remember getting, like, this is hard to miss. So I don't know how I got it and didn't see it. But thank you so much. Ah, yeah, we're just deciding what videos I should be doing. They're all going to have to be early in the morning when I have energy. Now, it seems like I have energy at this time of night, but I'm just sitting here. I'm not and talking. I don't have to really do anything. Uh, yeah. And I enjoy the recorded videos. You're talking really just to the camera and to yourself. You don't have people you're actually talking to. See, I really feel when I'm on these live chats that I'm here in a room talking to you, and it makes it so much easier for me. I don't know why that is. Than just talking to the camera. I'm still I can think of talking to, people are behind the camera, I suppose. You have to think that way. Anyway, I'm a chicken person. Oh, he's a chicken person? Or did he put that on because of my chickens? E11. Yes, E11. Are you a chicken person? Yes, he said going to put chickens up. Catch y'all. I think you were on before because I remember that you had chickens. Yeah, it's about time to here too. It's getting sun's going down. I think the sun's already is setting now. They'll be running in, getting on the roost. They're still not coming out of the their coop fast in the mornings for some reason. I was standing out there listening one morning, and when I throw the scratch out, the birds come right away. But I have two blue jays, especially. They come immediately because there's sunflowers in the scratch, and they make such a racket, and they are loud. And I'm just wondering if maybe one time they had a little fight with the blue jay and the chickens. I don't know. You wouldn't think that would cause them to be so afraid to come out of the coop. I don't know what has happened, but they're a little better, but they're still not back to normal. Ah, okay, Bumblebee says, can you edit a listing on Posh on the phone? Scroll down to area by price, and you will see suggested numbers in yellow. You can click in it to expand and see other solds. Based on what you I'll do that after you just edit things on Poshmark. Or you just click on one of your listings. I mean my listings. And click on that one. And then I see edit. Okay. Okay, what did you say? Scroll down to area by price and you'll see suggested numbers. Ah, I see. I see now. Listing price and suggested price. Okay, do you go by those suggested prices? Because here again, they're much lower than what I have this listed for. I have something listed for $24. They suggested $7 to $14. Now, what would you do with that? depending on probably how long I've had this. It's not even a brand. I mean, Crosby. It's a sage gray slinky top with side sequins. That's a great title. 3/4 sleeves, high low. It's nothing great. Then there's a little based on what you're in. Okay. You can click on it to expand and see other solds. Those suggestions will change. Oh, I see. Yeah, and that's two of them. Yeah, there's other things on here. Something for $34, but they're mostly in between those two prices. You leave room for offers or how good I think the item is. Right. See, then can I use that little calculator picture next to my price and change the price? I'm going to try that. Yes. Now they're suggesting a price drop of $21. Then I'll just apply suggested price. And I've reduced the price to $21, even though they suggest 7 to 14. I guess I would have to actually write it in. Oh, okay. Well, that's very helpful. Thank you, Bumblebee. So I will mess around with the pricing also on Poshmark because I'm doing it on eBay and I don't want Poshmark's items to be 100 times more than eBay's. Yeah. Suggested price will change depending on title words and original price. Oh, so that original price does affect. So if you put 0, what does that do to it? Also, all the likers will receive a notice that you've lowered the price, so that's good. Yeah, I have to play around with it. Thank you, Bumblebee. Okay. Well, I learned a lot tonight. 8:15. Getting to be that time for the cat, and I have to put my chickens away. So, yes, I like this time better. And I will really work on getting some more videos up. And thank you again, E11, if you're still here. You're probably putting your chickens away. And I will see you all on Thursday at 7 o'clock again. Hopefully it's going to warm up. Yes. Thank you for the lesson, Bumblebee. You are my Poshmark teacher. I'll see you all Thursday. Thanks for coming and joining me. You make my day. Bumblebee doesn't usually tell us her closet name. Ah, thank you, guitar guy. Good night, everybody.